everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my kitchen. Today in my kitchen we're going to be making my family's favorite cookie of all times. It is called a bakery style chocolate chip cookie, and I've made these multiple times, and these are the best cookies I've ever made. They are soft, they are delicious, they're not hard, they're not, some people like a crunchy cookie on the outside. We like a soft cookie, and I'll show you all the steps that I do so we have a soft, chewy cookie. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we're going to need for this recipe. All right, don't mind this stuff. I just got done making another recipe. But for this, we need 3 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt. We need 2 sticks of butter at room temperature, which mine are semi. A half a cup of sugar. We need 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Don't mind if you hear my dishwasher in the background. I had to do a load of dishes. But we need 2 eggs and 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And you need your oven at 350. I've already lined my parchment paper. my parchment paper. I've already lined my cookie sheets with parchment paper. Excuse me. And I have 2 different sizes of cookies that I make. So I have my big scooper, and then I have my little scooper. Some likes the small cookies, some like the large. And this makes a lot of cookies. So I'm going to put you back on the tripod, and we're going to get this done as quick as we can because my grandson wants to play his game and he wants to be loud. Alright, in this bowl we're going to combine the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. So we need 3 cups of flour. Flour here. Sometimes I use a spoon to get my flour out. Sometimes I do not. And when I don't do it this way, I overfill or I have too much flour. So this is 1. There's 2. And there's 3. This over here. Now we need the baking soda, which is a teaspoon of baking soda. I need to find another container to put my baking soda in. Teaspoon. And then we need the salt is also a teaspoon of salt. And I'm making a mess. Good thing it's my kitchen. So I'm just going to give that a little mix to get them all mixed up. And then, oh, I just made a boo-boo. I have to put this in another, getting ahead of myself. I should have put this in another bowl. I'll be right back. All right, in this bowl, which I already got the butter in there, and we're going to add the 1/2 cup of white sugar. I forgot to dig that out. All right, we're going to do 1/2 cup of regular sugar. We need 1 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to have to get to that dog here in a minute. Not sure where everyone's at. We need a cup of brown sugar. Let's see if there's anything else. Yes. Mix this up. Hoping that my butter's been sitting out for a while. So hopefully, I'm gonna let that sit and come together, and I'll bring you back. All right, I have that mixed up in the bowl. I figure I'd bring you closer. So now we're gonna add the vanilla and the eggs. So we need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I'll turn this on. 1. There's 2. Lost the spoon again. And then I'm gonna add the eggs. These eggs are at room temperature. Making a mess everywhere. Already made a mess with the flour. I have it everywhere. All right. We're gonna let that mix, and then we're gonna mix in the flour. Come together. Turn it off for a minute and scrape. Because they prefer you put this batter in the fridge. But I don't have time for that. And I think they turn out better cooking them just like this. So now I'm going to add the 2 cups of chocolate chips. I even have flour on the floor. It keeps sliding on the floor. Turn this on. And these do not last long in my house. These are just a whole bag of chocolate chips. Most times I turn it off. Scrape this down again. chips can get mixed in. All right, and there you go. Ooh. There is the dough. Get this off with a paddle. I'll be back after I get this all off. All right, on. Let me move. Move the cookie dough over here. All right, and on here, I'm just gonna put some on there. You cook these for, I think it's 10 minutes. Those ones. Like I said, we like some like bigger cookies. Which I usually don't make too many big ones. I mostly make the little ones. I'll make a few big ones. It's just your preference. You like big cookies, small cookies. So, just gonna sit that over here. And they're going in a 350-degree oven for 10 minutes, I do believe. Let's see. 11 to 13 minutes. I think I usually cook them 10 minutes, but if not, I'll let you know. And then you'll bring them out, sit them on the stove, and you let them sit on the pan for 5 minutes. And then you transfer them. Well, what I do is I transfer them to a wire rack to completely cool. And then I'll put them in my storage container. So while those are cooking, I'm going to clean up some of my mess. All right, the timer went off. I have put them in kept them in there for another 3 minutes. And now we're going to dig them out. And we're going to sit them on the stove. And we're going to let them sit here for 5 minutes. And once the timer goes off, I'll put them on the cooling rack. So I'll be back when I show you how I store them. All right, I took my last batch out of the oven. They're going to sit here for 5 minutes. Don't mind the dog. He wants a drink. And this is how I store them. You put them. I already got the cool ones in here. So you put this in an airtight container, and it says they can last up to 3 days on your counter. I have made these before, and just made the dough and just froze the dough. Put it on a sheet to flash freeze it. And once they're frozen, I put them in a bag and dug them out as I needed them. But these are the cookies. And they are a family favorite, like I said. So these are going to sit here for 5 minutes. I'm going to move them to the tray to cool. Don't mind Junie. He's barking. He wants a drink. So, like I said, these are a family favorite. So I'll come back later on this evening and show you that they're still soft and pliable. Or soft. not pliable, just soft. Alright, I figured I'd come on to talk about the cookies, the chocolate chip cookies, family favorite cookies. I was going to show you what they look like after being in the container overnight, but I cannot show you any because by Sunday evening, they were all gone. I had two. On Saturday night, I had two. And like I said, they're a family favorite, and they're gone. Between 3 grandkids, me, my husband, my 3 kids, they're gone. My son said, well, when they're that good, you have to eat them. Oh. But they are a family favorite, so I hope you enjoy this recipe. I will leave the recipe link below in the description box. And like I said, this is a favorite. This is the only recipe of the chocolate chip cookies that I use. Because my granddaughter got sad when I made the oatmeal cookies. So I told her, I said, well, I'll look for a chocolate chip, because she doesn't like oatmeal. She loves chocolate chip cookies. So I got on Pinterest and I found this one. So I made it. And we've been hooked ever since. And I will not make any other chocolate chip cookie recipe except for this one. This is the family's favorite, and this is the one that I stick to. And it's so easy to make and turns out so good. The cookies are always still so soft and chewy, and I love a soft, chewy cookie. I don't like hard cookies because they're so hard to eat without, no teeth. And so I like a soft cookie, and everybody else does. So this is the one I stick to. This is the family favorite. This will be Margie passed on for me to my daughter, because I'm going to make, take some of my recipes with me this summer when I go visit my daughter in Erie. But I hope you enjoy this cookie recipe. Like I said, it is a family favorite. And I will see you in the next one. And I will see you then. Bye, everyone.